So we country salute. Now here we there, here we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall.
Sierra Leone is indeed a land rich in natural resources, including diamonds, gold, bauxite, and rutile, along with a vast potential for agriculture and tourism. However, the shadows of its past, most notably the brutal civil war from 1991 to 2005, continue to haunt the region. The war, fueled by corruption, economic disparity, and the infamous blood diamond, left deep scars on the social, political, and economic fabric of the country. The politics of region, characterized by deep-seated resentment and division over regional partisanship, remains a dominant force in Sierra Leone. These grievances often stem from historical marginalization, political discourse, interactions in Sierra Leone are frequently
the country, for the country. It's a witch. For the country, for the country. I guess I can't pay come on, Keraka. Come on, Koneka. Come on, Keraka. Chamucham, Mamanika.
the continuous cycle of blame and
For the country, for the country. It's a witch. For the country,
public institutions toxic further eroding citizens' trust in government. Consequently, national unity remains regional and ethnic loyalty often taken over a collective national. The lack of a cohesive national vision undermines development.
Now we hope for today and the future.
Discourages and disrupts long-term growth. Social cohesion is also compromised, with communities remaining divided along political and ethnic. For Sierra Leone to progress towards true nationhood and sustainable development, it is essential to address these historical issues, promote inclusive government, and foster political culture that prioritizes national interests over
As in a place like home, I like it, I can talk them, I like it, I can fight them.
Good afternoon, good day, good morning, good evening. Fumble them. Afumani na piari second one. Bondesia bele beanaka uyena. I always say we for wake up in Sierra Leone, we for pay attention. Because waiting do a lot of things they happen where they take we attention from the real issues go for the pay attention to. We don't create a culture in Sierra Leone we not good for we. Rather than we look at or we look waiting wrong, we they look who that they do the wrong. A lot of things then they happen not so because maybe the people them understand say if them do them a wrong. Someday again when they do willfully for distract people them. Someday then they do them willfully for make people them feel say them powerless. That without someday one the way they up yonder, nothing no get for happen, nothing no get for change. if we country find itself in this kind of situation, I think say it would in the best interest of Sierra Leoneans for opening their eye, open their minds, and try to understand a lot of things where they go on in the country. This has still happen. All man take and they talk. All man they make audio. I not see how much they help we, honestly. Instead of he help we for solve the problems, most of the audios then they become part of the problem. They become the vehicle for make the problem tick. When something be, every Jack and Tom, they wear chinch coats, or they wear chair abada, then go see them, they talk. They go now then television stations, they talk. There is a lot of misinformation going on in Sierra Leone. There is a lot of disinformation going on in Sierra Leone. The misinformation, some of them, now because the people that where they talk some of the issues here, they not even understand what thing they say. Then they talk because they feel say what thing they think are incorrect. The disinformation where they go on, now because people them position themselves for always they gaslight the people there. What I mean by gaslight, like explain today. When somebody they can't talk to you, give information, or the way they talk to you, they feel small, weak, and powerless. Now in the Americans, then they call gaslight. And Sierra Leoneans are very good at that. We look for make people that look funny and look small. Since the last few days after the state opening of parliament, we don't hear anybody talk. Everybody they can talk, pointing finger. Everybody they talk, playing victim. Sierra Leoneans. The religion we una they worship. Tell una say everybody is created equal in the sight of God. The humanity in each of us, it no matter whether that man a bigger man, whether you a multi-billionaire, the humanity in each of us is equal. So if we continue for the allow people then, for the mislead we, through gaslighting, for belief say we are powerless, when in fact, with small effort, we're able to find out the truth and live with dignity, it's up to us. It's up to us. Life is a choice. Life not choice. You go make them good, you go make them bad. It's up to you. The choices you make, you get forget the benefits, you enjoy them, or you get the benefits, you suffer the consequences. So the question is, do we want to continue to suffer in Sierra Leone? This is not politics. Let nobody not say this is not politics. Every human being in the country get a right to the basic amenities and the basic living. It no matter which political party they in power, which political party famous, which one not famous. It's a basic and fundamental right. 1949, when Eleanor Roosevelt When they read the Universal Declaration on Human Rights out, they not put about political party there and talk about fundamentals of human right. Well, as a matter of fact, long ago, other people we don't try for attempt for come with things them where they around this belief that every human being forget the basic access to everything according to his effort. According to his effort. But we are some people, they willfully try for block the effort of other people by misinforming them or by making them look funny and small. That is very inhuman. That's some of the tactics then this, where some of our great grandpa them be used, then sell them company Africans into slavery. Today now they practice so. We modernize them. Today, I'm coming to look at the political situation in Sierra Leone. And look at them in terms of APC, SLPP, 40 almost years of independence, the kind of progress we don't make compared to other countries. Them. Today, I want to look at why is it that Sierra Leone not for able to make sustainable progress. Not that we know they make progress, so they make progress. Some of we were born, grew up, and work in Sierra Leone for many years. We know say there was a time when there was seeming progress. Me when they talk so, I start for work in Sierra Leone. My salary, monthly salary, now be 120 leones. I wonder if 120 leones they exist today. Now the 120 leones I begin work in September of 1979 as a teacher. The 120 leones, I mean they pay 40 leones of rent. I pull 40 leones for chop money. Maybe I pull another 20 leones, keep them aside, the balance, I say, okay, this I go work with any I want. In the process, by 1980 up to 83, I've been getting savings. We go up to 1,000 leones plus. Yes. So there has been a good time in Sierra Leone. That was the days of Chaka Stevens in APC. Before I start for work, I go school. Throughout my school, every school been get equipment. The laboratory then be equipped. We been get constant electricity. We been get water supply. We been get everything. I go university, Najala, the same thing. As a matter of fact, at Jala University and Frobe College, then day, everybody gets a bed for sleep. There were only 2 people in a room. Those who were there in the final year, then they are single in the room. Then day, we get 3 meals for each in our university. We get breakfast, we get lunch, we get dinner. Book, then they give me voucher. We go to a bookshop. We take the books within our book list. We give the voucher, then sign them, then give it the counterfoil. I mean, that's how good it was up to 1979, 80, in the early 80s. Then things change. So for say Sierra Leone, we don't begin develop, if we don't begin develop, we will not be able to sustain them. And the two political parties, them, where they make draw na Sierra Leone. Now they don't be the main players in the politics of Sierra Leone from independence to now. And then two political parties here, they always be done, they play games with the people them, then they gaslight them, then they create conditions for control them unnecessarily. And in the process, dishonesty coincide. Elected the SLPP go and say, hey, APC, na them whole salon the longest, na them Puel salon are the biggest lie that they tell the Sierra Leoneans. From 1968, when Shaka Stevens took over, up to the time where he left power, one thing you will give him credit for, he has always involved people from the SLPP in governance. Involved not in the sense of talking to them alone,
Harry or two others,
but even they give them ministerial position. Some of the people them, when they talk, say, they don't well, na APC Puel Salon, they were in governance from day one to the end of the APC. Hello? Hello?
Papa. Hey, Padalo.
Yes, sir. Are they online? Are they on a
I don't
program?
wake you up, eh?
Are they on a program? I will call you back, yeah?
Okay, sorry.
Right. So, as they say, some of these people and their families, which they claim for be the high and mighty, honest people, now they enjoy most during the time of the Shaka Stevens APC. When Momo come back, they were there enjoying. I will call them enjoy because these people, when they were in power, they created a demigod syndrome, then create exclusion from the ordinary man, they impoverish the nation. I can always tell people and say, the regime of Julius Maada Bio at the climax of their lucky would only be in Sierra Leone from 1961 to now. And that maybe he is a blessing in a curse to Sierra Leone. Because what don't happen under a regime, enough for make the Sierra Leoneans then wake up and say, okay, enough of this, let's find a way forward. But the point at issue is, are Sierra Leoneans paying attention? Are we really discussing the issues that need to be discussed? If we discuss them, will they discuss them in the right manner? Like this issue will be in a parliament, and now this will be the last time I go talk about that. Because one thing, I know they do opinion. Anything will happen, before I put me more today, I dey find out. I dey do research. Now it's like everybody, they all over the place. Fatima Fichawi, yes, she's wrong. She's wrong. I'm behaving that way. But she is part of a greater wrong. The greater wrong is there are protocols and standards to be examined and understood. Yesterday, I hear me brother now, we had to say, well, it's not wrong for make parliamentarians, they make noise. No, it's wrong, Mr. Jallo. Disruption of proceedings of parliament is contempt of parliament. It's in the constitution, it's in the standing orders of Sierra Leone. It's wrong. Yes, maybe during the UNESCO regime, somebody did it, it was accepted. Now, no, make una accept it. But it's wrong. And I know they talk out of context. Some of us have worked for Sierra Leone. We may not have held public offices, which all man know, but we did most of the dirty jobs. Within the American, they call the deep state. We were there working, slaving, whilst other people they take the fame. So a lot of things then they will we understand. And as a matter of fact, a lot of things then they will we know. We not for be to public because of the sanity and sanctity of the state. It is wrong for make members of parliament they in the well of parliament then create disruption. That's contempt. The Constitution, Section 95, is clear about that. The standing orders of Sierra Leone get several sections. We're very clear about that. You see, now we not take we eye from the key issue. What is the key issue? We get a country where the political class feels that they can do anything, then go scot-free. And that is applicable to all the political parties. Then they disrespect the people of Sierra Leone. Because the Constitution, a document I took part in the formulation of, at that time I was one of the vice presidents of the Sierra Leone Teachers Union, is clear in Chapter 2, Section 5, that sovereignty belongs to the people and that the authority of government is derived from that sovereignty and the Constitution. If the Constitution don't make provisions, then we get standards we call standing orders, which are derived from the authority given by the Constitution. For people and for they within the well of the most sacred house in the country, the house where they represent the people, their interest. Then they go take and make partisan conflict fora or forum. It's contempt. It's absolute contempt. Whether they do something about it or not, it's good for the people to know. Fatima is wrong. All of them are wrong, including the very president himself, Julius Madabio. Because as fountain of honor and justice, he should have found a way to control that situation. He should have. But that notwithstanding, let's camp on the topic for today. APC, SLPP. Rather than sit down for develop Sierra Leone, then sit down amongst themselves for create individual cabals within these parties. Then sit down for create cartels within the parties for destroy a country that is resource rich. And one thing the people of Sierra Leone need to know, all this thing what they call politics in Sierra Leone, this deception, these lies, this gaslighting. It's all about how to control the resources. And how to control the resources does not take consideration of what benefit the country will get or the people will get from the resources. That's why today, if you go to YouTube, you write Botswana and Sierra Leone, you will see a YouTube where then they compare the two countries here. That God cause we? No. Not the way they think. And now we cause. And that make always at the same yeah? It's high time we wake up in Sierra Leone. And another thing with the Sierra Leonean very good at, they're very good at using people and dumping them. 2018, 2023, that's come out clearly. All the political parties. And now the use and dump, now it don't create the problem within the SLPP where they don't take them for go misbehave. Now the most sacred building in the country. If people cannot understand this, then I think some of us will keep quiet. The thing about Sierra Leone now is in disarray. We don't turn narco state. We don't turn this. We don't turn that. And these two political parties are there. Members within these parties are saying nothing. Why? Why this complacency? Who is fooling who in Sierra Leone, we ask? For the people think because they are not in State House, they cannot say what is wrong. Is that how a country should be run? That you have to wait until you are in the seat before you say what is wrong or what is right? And even with it, have we ever seen any change happen? With all this condemnation and this and that, will they make now the politicians know they talk, then get you on the road and they pay for talk, then call them bloggers. And then at them mouthpiece them. Because nobody don't want to get bad name. All man afraid. Then he go tell you, go then ready for campaign. Well, let's say we dey in power, we're not going to do this. Well, we are been there in power, but they are not give a chance. Hey, boy. Are we children in Sierra Leone to be playing victim all the time? Why is it that we get this victim mentality all the time to complain and blame and give excuse? When are we going to stand up and say, we are human beings. We can make mistakes. Let us face our humanity. Let us find a way to move forward. When? When are we going to understand that the fingers are not equal and therefore everybody gets a skill and a talent? If somebody get the talent or the skill for do something, allow them for do them. In Sierra Leone, another thing we make we know they go before. People don't like to see those who can do things better. The minute they say, oh, you get the skills, oh, that is why we want camp well business for we. And what is this business that you people have? And how is this business profiting you? If I may ask. One camp well business for we. When I don't depend this business, then now we not get electricity, we not get water. And now I don't go begin to sing inside parliament. The next one, una go take nef go begin chuk una self inside parliament. Now the road una don't open so. When are we going to wake up mentally in Sierra Leone? No, we are here the people them. Oh, the only way forward is for us to have a third force. There has always been a third force in Sierra Leone, but effective. There has always been a third force, but effective. There has always been, since after 1996, there has always been more than two political parties in Sierra Leone. If we consider APC and SLPP as the second force and second forces, then there has always been a third force. What has never been in Sierra Leone is the correct attitude, beliefs, and perceptions. I have always said it and will continue to say it. The problem of Sierra Leone is socio-psychological. It is on how we think, what we believe, how we see and understand each other, and what we do with respect to each other. That's the problem of Sierra Leone. Albert Einstein said, you cannot use the method that caused the problem to solve the problem. Oh, let's talk about third force. Have we ever sat down to ask ourselves, those people wanting to form a third force, have they developed the inner ethical and moral standards individually amongst themselves for able to come with a collective mental situation when new and we're not going to be the same old, same old? 2018, I remember, they cost of a bag of rice. Then they see to Lombo no go Shidaya, angry Bokuye. We never questioned the intellectual maturity. We never questioned the emotional maturity. We never questioned the social maturity. We went with the wind because we always look for quick fix. Now look aside the quick fix, don't care we go. Now man they grumble, living the under SLPP, but who they grumble, but they not get mind talker. Because then they say, now party, what to do? Beer, bo. Beer, lady are lucky. Nobody not stop you. Beer. If that's what you came to this art to do, for beer lucky, go ahead. That's your choice. If you can at this art for can do something, we go left mark for posterity. And that mark, let us watch it. Because for left mark me, for thief money la belows. No. Then white world where we run come. We all they run Africa for Canada, the white man in world. The one that we make and they not thief money belows. Then create institutions and systems where sustainable. And other institutions and systems they now create the wealth will make them country a day before. This is what we are failing to do in Africa. This is what we have failed to do in Sierra Leone. Rather than we create institutions and systems, we created oligarchies and autocracies where people then they come, they use their opinion how they want use them, they not care for the law, then use power because they get gunman around them, then do out and lek, thief out and lek, will then come, then come out. Then the other one come. Instead do the same. Because they no say then they come for do the same. They all been don't do the bad before, then not they hold them to task. Instead, what thing then they do, then they use the records and the files against the one that will be don't come before for keep them under control. So if we talk there too much, we know much if we don't thief. We will seize them. We sabi host them. We will seize them. So we will tell the public. This game of deception for end now, Salon. Because this is what the politicians do. Deceiving themselves. Because not to the people and then they deceive. The people are down, they are suffering. He that is down is fear no fall. Now the thief, when are afraid for fall. He that is down there needs fear no fall. The guy not get for go inside the act again. We need for Sidon that we examine a lot of things in Sierra Leone. Talking is good, but talking and understanding what needs to be understood is what we are failing to do. And that is why we will never take the correct action. The correct action, not to for wait for take gun and cutlass go fet. No. The correct action is when everybody knows in the need for know. The very fact that people in the SLPP go come out and say nobody's not correct. People in the APC go come out and tell APC say nobody's not correct. That is the correct action. Because institutions need self-criticism. Institutions need people them where they tell them and say, no, this is not correct. On ask what you make it not correct, the person explain. If it what you tell una convince, una modify. But if we get institutions where all man for silly lip, then we expect things for work. It's not a work. It's not a work. Because for those of you believe in God, even God give you free will. Then they will believe pan Sasa and stone. The Sasa and stone give free will. Yes. Sasa not a come I can't fetch you. Now if free will you they misuse or abuse, Sasa fetch you. So really get for wake up in a salon, Lord begin understand say the problem of the country, not to anybody, but not all of us. All of us. We get for stop for play victim. We are all victims of each and every one of we ego and bad tricks. We are all victims of each and every one of we unnecessary support to those doing all the wrongs. We are all victims of everybody and each and every one of us. And keeping quiet when things go wrong, you say not to be business. What you expect for go visit salon, you meet electricity, you meet water supply, you meet everything. They take towel and they pass me na JC. One day they go wear winter clothes, they go inside television station. No. Some man they go oversee, but the moon could not they come up on them. Nicely. Look me there North Pole. Look what they were near North Pole. Yeah, North Pole. Look what you were. This is my cotton. Now they go into Africa. I go wear winter clothes, wear thick coats. They work on my street. We honestly need for do a lot of individual homework in Sierra Leone. The problem of Sierra Leone go only solve when each of we individually ask ourselves, what is it that I'm not doing correct? How can I correct it? You don't need to go talk to person. Talk to yourself. Examine yourself. Examine yourself. The best way to change is to sit quietly and examine yourself. And when you don't know, say, now this wrong, tell yourself, say, okay, let this end now, not go do this again. I can always tell people, say, I smoked cigarette for a long time. About 8 years ago, I sit down, I examine myself. I say, but what do you make you dey smoke cigarette? What do you really the benefit from her? Then I told myself, this is nonsense. It's waste of money. It's waste of time. And I told myself from today, I would never. When I tell me, say I don't stop for smoke, yeah, but left me, I say, all right, I'm not a smoke again. 1 month past, 2 months past, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. And then I look me ping, say, you, I don't know, say, come out, if you're not a mortal man or something. Now I say, me, na alien. I must laugh. I say, me, na alien. What you want to do? When I ready for do. This is how we should be. Examine yourself. Nobody not perfect. So let us not the blame, complain. Let we examine ourselves. If you think say because this man na power, now you tribesman, so if for support him, whether I do good or bad, examine yourself. Ask yourself, what are they gain from this? What in really are they gain from all this while they support? And you know what's another funny thing? These guys have the audacity to preach. Not only they're in division that they preach, then they preach panic. Hey, if we not sit up, we lost power. What in and go pass with you now? How they not power, they pass rubbish with the people them. Una they do all the worst things them where the people then they suffer. Then una they can't tell them back, say if una sit down lost power, what in and go pass with back. But what kind of heartlessness is that? Una then a power. Una know they take care of the people they need. It's okay. Let's say government can have power because it's popular na the north, then do everything for the northerners, they make their life comfortable. We go blame them, say, okay, this is divisive. But at the same time, then they do well. Then put all the infrastructure in place. When a government come out, we popular na the southeast, if they do the same thing, we go blame them, say, yes, this is divisive, but they are doing well because then they put all the structures in place. But this has never been the case in Sierra Leone. Then they tell the people them back, say, if una sit down, they will take power, una go suffer. When this day na power, they try for do everything for making people and they be for getting support. Then they do rubbish against the very people that we want their support. And again, when you examine Sierra Leone, the realities may not be what you have been told. Like, for example, the SLPP, they always preach, say, when APC, they not power, now only the North, then they concentrate everything. That's not true. That's not true. For some of us who were in Sierra Leone, and we even see what happened after we don't left there, it's not true. In the days of the APC, Bumbuna was in a standstill. The Chinese came, they wanted to build it, go down for Sierra Leone. They not take them go Bumbuna. Then carry them go Dodo, na Kenema. And build dam there. Who was the person in charge of that project? Na Northerner, the late Alhaji S.A.T. Kuruma. Then build the dam na Dodo. Then Danida, the 2 generators to Sierra Leone. Then put one at Lunge Airport, then take the other one and put on a bow. Then they established the Bo Kenema Power Authority for make Kenema and Bo get light. At a time when every other generation system in Sierra Leone don't break down, Bo and Kenema be still they get light. And that was in the time of the APC. Then came the idea agriculture projects. Every district will get an idea agriculture project. They no regionalize them. I was there. I lived through that period. I saw it all because by then I was working. Idea education projects come, then put them throughout the country. They no regionalize them. CTZ come. What you then do? Then say, okay, una go establish na the southeast. GTZ established Bopujeon project. They never took it to the north. You see, this gaslighting and deception, then the inability of those who know to come and say, this is not correct. I don't lead we country to side this today. If Sierra Leoneans really want change, this is the time we'll for wake up. This is the time we'll for begin look at the country in political history. This is the time we'll for begin look at the traction our country don't go through from 1961 to now. And this is the time we'll for put aside that pettiness where the political class don't introduce to it. This man, now he know how to make Sierra. Nobody don't know how to make Sierra Leone. What we need in Sierra Leone is somebody who will bring the people together. Then we will see how the people and knowledge they explode. God is not partial or stupid like us. God will give one man all the sense for make a country. What we have failed to do is the ability to come together and work as a team. Because we greed, with selfishness, and with ego, not they allow it. For those who don't want to go that path, I will not mend that man, not a serious man. Who now is serious, look how now they are lucky country. Now serious, look how now they are lucky country. All because we now want for control the bauxite, control the iron. No. Now they are making nice with the oil. Now you now want to show and say go take before the miner. He go take because offshore oil. 1, 2. Offshore oil mining is very expensive. The country where they know that's then they do. For put one offshore rig in place, they begin function. And now they cost anything less than $500 million. But sometimes that make una people that drug man at the country get drug money, they go invest. And if you see that they invest in the oil well, Salon don't sorry. Salon don't sorry. I'm sorry, Ben, I'm sorry. You see, the Sierra Leonean, therefore doing himself a favor. The first step towards the favor is that we keep quiet and begin find out. There are a lot of things what we need for find out. When we find out, we know the truth. It will help we. The second favor will for do we serve, that will therefore cause each other. Waiting do, we all not fumble na saloon. We all fumble. I don't care whether I say this not Geo, it's not Mende, it's not Jalunka, it's not Timini. The only person who maybe you not fumble with, na Lebanese and other people will come. But Creole now, Fula, Madingo, Loko, Limbao, we all fumble. We all get the same DNA and the same origin. I make inside Sierra Leone, when you go to every district, you meet a place there what they call Sumbuya. Every district in Sierra Leone get a place called Sumbuya. Every district. After the first 30 points, say we all fumble. Secondly, look at all the surnames in Sierra Leone. The greater majority of the surnames, between 85 to 95% of the surnames, are surnames with Madingo background or Fulani background. And then surnames here, we get Madingo and Fulani origin, you find them all over the country. Then Pikinia, where Madingo and Fulani can born na Sierra Leone. Some today they talk Mende, some they talk Timni, some they talk Limba, some they talk Jalunka, some they talk Kisi. But they're all not the same family. In the sorry, because they don't pull on them, they now carry in a district. And they carry in a district, Binti Dibia. You get the Bundu, Uri, Ja, etc. When you go somewhere and they see they meet Bunduka. Bunduka and Bundu not the same. Not the same. Beside the difference the car where they had. The car na a Malinke word for show people. People, I mean. The way say, then Limba, then Loko, a group of people. That name Bundu, now a name from a Fulani kingdom in Senegambia. The people there, then they call Bunduka, then they say, now the people learn from Bundu in Senegambia. The how then they call Bundu, now carrying a chiefdom, carrying a district, I mean. Now Bundu from Senegambia. Kamara, now the most common name in Sierra Leone. You defend across all the ethnic groups. Conte, Bangura, Kuruma, Sise, it is across all the ethnic groups. So where is this tribalism we are preaching in Sierra Leone? When they follow for preach this nonsense where a few people they promote, because una know they find out the facts. They find out the facts. When they can tell you something, find out. Take a hook, line, and sinker, they pass and distributor. Ladies don't do so, then take a book. And they say, na Fatima, woman put Nafana. Yeah, no say Fatima can do wrong. And she did wrong. The way we behave. But in your wrong, now a minor wrong compared to the one they were sing inside the well of parliament. Then clap and dance. It was abject disruption and contempt of parliament. Fatima. Fatima getting habits. And she has not grown into that stature where he put himself. He still allow one or two things for the swear. He will come, they reply to people. He will come, they answer people. All that they below him. But for put all the blame na it, I think we need to find out. Because the government of Sierra Leone belongs to the people of Sierra Leone. The government of Sierra Leone is controlled by the constitution of Sierra Leone. The parliament of Sierra Leone is controlled by the constitution and standing orders of Sierra Leone. The standing orders are a document approved by parliament based on the provisions of the constitution. If people then go against them, Standing Order 35, Standing Order 41, Standing Order 43, then we can put all the blame on Fatima head. She's wrong. All of them are wrong, including Julius Madabio. Because as head of state, fountain of honor and justice, he should have come with a pronouncement. This thing don't drag almost hours. You know, say thing. Family de mia. But I want to tell get for be hard on her. You should have come with a statement, Julius Madabio. As fountain of honor and justice, you control the ethical and moral sanity of the Republic of Sierra Leone. If you and your wife get palava, you know say una get palava. If you and your wife get issue, you know say una get issue. As a statesman, before say we do a big, go they go and that's what today, let this not happen or that not happen. You should have been able to control it. You should. The Queen of England with Prince Philip, plenty things that don't appear in the public. They had things that were not being the work. Yeah, the person that they observe properly, and I'm going to say something no wrong now. That's what statesmanship is about. We're not left for the talk things them because feel say it's in our favor or it is good for our emotions. One of the things will make we country this so. And because we know they observe and maintain ethical and moral standards. Laws are mere words on paper if they are not backed by ethical and moral standards. Compliance, they happen when ethics and morals very high in the society and when people get trust in each other and in the government. Enforcement of the law, they happen where there is disorganization, where nobody respects the law, so you have to enforce it. And that's what we do in Sierra Leone. And that's why the law is not working for us, because we not respect the ethical and moral standards for respect. We do how we like, especially we were in high offices where for be the example. And in the process, we expect the ordinary man for obey the law. When he not do them, we enforce them upon them. And when the ordinary man, they see said and they take advantage upon them, it defend other means for getting redress. That's where bribery and corruption comes into our legal system. We need to do more in Sierra Leone. especially us who pass as educated fools. We need to do more. We need to do more. Sierra Leone deserves better. Sierra Leone deserves more because Sierra Leone is a place all of us are passing. When we die, it will be inherited by those coming after us. And those coming after us are our children and their children and their children's children. If we don't make Sierra Leone for them, then we've wasted our time passing here on earth. I will take 2 minutes break. I will come back.
We pledge love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. At this we land we love. We not for make them fall.
Sierra Leone is indeed a land rich in natural resources, including diamonds, gold, bauxite, and rutile, along with a vast potential for agriculture and fisheries. However, the shadows of its past, most notably the brutal civil war from 1991 to 2002, continue to haunt the region. The war, fueled by corruption, economic disparity, and the infamous blood diamond, left deep scars on the social, political, and economic fabric of the country. The politics of evil, characterized by deep-seated resentment and division among regional and partisan remains a dominant force in Sierra Leone. These grievances are
I guess I carpets, come on, Keraka, come on, Koneka, come on, Keraka, Chamucham, Mamonica,
continuous cycle of blame and public institutions struggle with efficiency and corruption, further eroding citizens' trust in the government. Consequently, national unity remains elusive, deepening of ethnic loyalties often taken precedence over a collective national identity. The lack of a cohesive national vision undermines development.
Now we hope for today
Political
and the future.
instability discourages
Don't
foreign
forget that
investment
scripture.
and disrupts long-term planning. Social cohesion is also compromised, with communities remaining divided along political and ethnic. For Sierra Leone to progress towards true nationhood and sustainable development, it is essential to address these historical issues, promote inclusive government, and foster political culture that prioritizes national interests over partisan
As in no place like home, I like it, I can talk them, I like it, I can fight them.
I think I forgot to take water for drink, Marcia, from the tap. This is the Sierra Leone I used to know. When they drink water from pump, even at treat. But they like today, they don't turn another thing. How did we manage to get here? And what can we do to move away from here? Well, of course, I don't talk about how we manage. Then drop the onion, no go done. Now, let's begin look at what we go do for move away from what they happen so. What you go do? How we go do am? First step, we need to get the correct education, as Sierra Leone. And then nobody not get me wrong. While they talk about education, I don't mean for go sit down a classroom or for go university. I mean, they will know what we need for know. And the correct education, not to with man language for Duampa, the Mami language. So that they talk Limba, let them do the correct education in Limba. Whether they talk local, he do am in local. Whether they talk Mente, he do am in Mente. Whether they talk Timini, same thing. Bolom, same thing. Kisi, same thing. Vai, same thing. Koranko, anyone from the languages them. Then we begin get an efficient civil education, Sierra Leone. This now been the original reason we make after the war, they encourage government for allow civil societies for operate. But when we sabi book, we think say we sabi, but we not idiots. We take them civil societies here, we convert them into political instruments. Civil society is not about politics. Civil society is about social justice and social interest. Just like the trade union. The trade union, not about politics. It's about the interests of workers. Civil society is about the interest of the country. Civil society is about the interest in the area where they say in the operate. If civil society they say now for environment, it's about how to assist for make we get standards in the management of the environment. Civil society is not about hiding behind something to support a political party. We need the correct education, Sierra Leone. We need the correct beliefs and attitudes, Sierra Leone. We need the correct perceptions, Sierra Leone. And we need the correct background information, Sierra Leone. Like my brother Akin Ibrahim say, long time Pasheki and Momo, Salon lost its glory. Yes, King Ibrahim, Salon lost its glory. You know why? Because Sheki allow SLPP for cancer and rule with and Samabanya, Jusu Sharif, they all now be SLPP. They held all the key ministerial posts. They held all the key ministerial posts. Now you're talking about 7+ carat diamond under ABK. Yes, that's true. When they Conakry, Guinea, where they found 2,000 carat diamond. Tijan Kaba went to Conakry. A private jet came at Ahmed Sheikh Touré Airport. They did business. He went back to Sierra Leone. Nobody heard about it. I was there. So now left this year. Brahma, this thing about pointing fingers, now we stop them na Sierra Leone. All of them have done wrong. All. Chaka Stephen was SLPP, correct? And Chaka Stephen was a Mende man. Stevens from Moyamba and Imama Komopujam, Meata Masakwe. So now we left all this point. Now we talk about Sierra Leone. Now we stop this distraction, Primer. Now we educate ourselves properly. Some of what you know about Sierra Leone. I saw independence. How old were you when we had independence in 1961? I saw it. I attended it. So not to just come you they talk to. Some of we not to wanna be. We know what Sierra Leone. I don't always tell you, say, Sir Milton Magai was a personal friend of my namesake, Boy Jallo, who was a dispenser at Songo. Anytime Milton Magai been go Songo, he visit with us. He said, me waiting, flimsy political analysis. Let God help you. Cloud concentrate on what they do. You are one of those people who cannot be educated because you get something inside you do it very wrong until you change them, they work. Now, this are they talk about education. We need to eradicate ourselves in Sierra Leone. We need to. Otherwise, a lot of things wrong in Sierra Leone. A lot of things wrong. Mister, you said at the time you were too blind about about development. Yes, I was too blind. You were so educated about development at that time that your people sat there to ruin Sierra Leone. Yes, you want us to begin to name? I know who did what in Sierra Leone because I started working in Sierra Leone in 1979. Just take everything easy, Brahma. Let me just continue. As I was saying, we need education. We need to come out with a way we go re-educate, especially idiots like this one who are just blocks. So these are the ones causing trouble in Sierra Leone. He's taking himself now Australia. They write rubbish about Sierra Leone. If Sierra Leone is that beautiful for you, why are you not there? Pack your things and go to Sierra Leone. But that notwithstanding, if Sierra Leoneans are ready to change Sierra Leone, minus these few celebrated idiots, we can find a way to start a national sensitization. That sensitization is not about preaching against a political party or a government. It's about preaching to the people what they need to know so that they can become active and useful participants in the general political and economic affairs of the country. This is what has not been done in Sierra Leone since independence. As a matter of fact, one of the things we then do in Sierra Leone, then block access to information. And then they block them. Now we are not able to block them totally. That's why we have all these laws, cyber law, terrorism law, Indo law, Dogbosu law. It's all about blocking access to information. It's not about people afraid. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Who have you offended that should be a terrorist on you? Some of you now, before we be terrorists, we go sit down and caution because we know how lucky lekuna or crap go take what in the kill. You see, the Sierra Leonean, and by this I mean the one that will mean good, they need for come together and try for know what thing for do. Now get a collective awareness. Now we build a collective roadmap, that we build a collective connected system, because I'm not going to talk about culture. We not get different cultures in Sierra Leone. We get different languages in Sierra Leone, but not different cultures. We may have one part where they deal with Islam more, another part where they deal with more of the secret societies, yes. But all two get a meeting point. We need for look at the meeting points. We need for come together and find a way that we make people their aware say, in as much as you born Kalamba, the other hand born Alevuma, una all forget to sound at the meet. Because una all get a blood connection. Una all get a blood relationship. This attitude of blaming people, seeking revenge, it should end now. If una no end am, ela tell una. AI, they not release it, but AI they now where they do the work of every human being. AI they now where they put on if they work in Japan, they work in China, they work all over the world. If we are not sit down, then we ask ourselves what thing for do. How we go make we picking them, let them get certain skills so that we go take over and control the resources. If we sit down on this grace and ladida, the white man go quietly go inside, they install AI, and then mining what they allow so. Go do all things. They have automated systems that can do that now without them not employing no human beings. So tell now one person, they sit on a computer, they do all the things. Yes, they are using it now. Now we be say YouTube gets a lot of restrictions. I not go play video now where I go get copyright a problem for. But they are using it. Like South Africa, outside them, they do manual shaft mining. Now, na machine, they do them. So we get for sit down na Sierra Leone, we ask ourselves, what do we want? How do we want it? When do we want it? Not of a can sit down there, they talk, the cow brimer they do, they can't blame this, blame that. They tell me get archaic political. You not go ever care again. If you they talk now, if nobody know this, you I don't block you. I wanted to encourage you, to educate you, but you seem forget trauma. I wonder if you not to have been child soldier. You get trauma, so you know they understand. We get for sit down na salon that we ask ourselves. With all what's in the gone, is it beneficial for us? How long are we going to continue with this? Who benefits in all this? If we not do that, well, until they blame Europe, how Europe underdevelop Africa. Well, soon Europe will take over Africa. Yes. If we're not sober in Africa, they will take over. Then go quietly, then teach a few of we how for control, automation, and then kind of thing, then they install what they get for install. Then AI, they control everything. Just like how now somebody go sit down like Usa sit down, he get going all over the world, they see all what he get for see every side we want see. That's in the military. They use it. We get for sober up in Africa. If we're not sober up, then we'll make we sober. I will repeat this. We get for sober up in Africa. If we're not sober up, then go make we sober. And if they make we sober, we go be losers forever and ever. Right now, then they think how for begin put implant on people then. Yes, chips on people. And you know what that mean? They can create a chip, then put her inside you, turn zombie because you're useless. They make you into a zombie where then go they use anyhow they want. But then say, go yonder. I say, I go. We need for wake up. We need for wake up. If we don't do that, then we do we safe. I don't know if we get callers that we want call today, but I think I will cut the program short today because this is not midweek. If anybody want for call, make a call now. Otherwise, in the next 2 minutes, I am going to go offline. This is not midweek. We need for rest. People then get for work. Not going to take a long time. We get for wake up in a salon. No? We get for wake up. We get for wake up. We really get for wake up. We don't need to fight each other. We don't need to kill each other. We only need for wake up and understand, say, the destiny we'll get now a common destiny. It's in our best interest for make we all come together and do a thing for do. And coming together to do a thing we get for do, not to the poor view of few people, because that's what it has been made to seem. Few people, the whole peace conference. Then come on, let's make tripartite. If you want to do anything effectively, it has to be all inclusive. And talking about all inclusive, this venture owner don't take the go all over the country, they ask about proportional representation. The people can say as much as they want to say, but we have to follow the Constitution. The Constitution on the procedures and everything of elections is very clear. There should be a bill taken to Parliament. There should be 2/3 majority vote based on Section 108. Then after that, we should have a national referendum, an election where they say yes or no. Because that part will not be tampered with, so the entrenched clause.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, a good evening from my end. It's evening at my end.
Okay. Yeah. We are New York. You know, but
I'm not saying afternoon to New York. How they do?
They do well, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
That we thank God, my brother. Lord, thank God. It's a duty.
Yeah.
This is not about me. It's about wanting to leave a country that has the infrastructure for sustainable development.
Yeah. No, what's make I tell you thank you? Because I like read the young one and the information there, I will not ever get her. I not get her at school. Yeah, so now we can tell you like a kidney everyone can't sky for disrupt the pool. You know what? Yeah. Me, I just want Sierra Leoneans the way they listen. Anytime with this program they count. What are they do? Are they pull me notepad? I begin to take notes. Anything with Pajalo share, I make sure say I put time. No, Pajalo, I did two they talk.
Go find out. Anything I tell you, go find out. If I lie, tell me say I don't lie. Not to so.
The coming anarchy. Where share I am. Now myself I go. I get the full article. I try the full article. In fact, they even pay for it.
Okay.
What guy for friend? Yes, he dey pay for them. So what I do now? I get for the weekend. Now I get for going to library. I go to library. Yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir. They get I belong to it now.
Okay. Good.
Yes. So the weekend I go to library. I go meet the front desk. I get for tell them say I need this document. So now one lady say, okay, make I just get me email. Lady forward now me email address. And indeed, now so it happened. He forward to me now my email address. I did read them piece by piece. So it's like we need for land. The information you need to get nowhere. You only get at this redemption network. I'm telling you. Any YouTube where they Sierra Leone YouTube where they online, you need to ever get any kind of information with Pajaro Riki. Nowhere.
Now I hate
They
to
never
not
get
the
her.
preach. Preach out for fat.
So if you possibly they come now redemption network and you try for land, it's just a green camp, like putting Pajalo they say for begin blame this, blame that. It's the same party, the political party, now then Paul Likomsky. So nobody know the way for blame. Now then, so I really appreciate. Thank you very much. So
Thank you for thanking me.
Yes, sir.
The only thing me they say is una the young one them.
Yes, sir.
Una need for wake up intellectually and pay attention.
Yes, sir.
Paying attention means go and find out.
Yes, sir.
Know the truth.
Yes, sir.
Always let them tell you the truth. Find out. Know the truth.
Yeah.
The little we able do because I not sabi all know.
Yes, I know.
The little what we able do, we go do them. But wanna find out. And anything I say here, go find out. Don't take it hook, line, and sinker. Go find out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I do make research before I come. But at the same time, it will help you for go find out because sometimes you go see information we may not be see or overlook.
Yeah.
Knowledge now they bring change.
Yes.
Knowledge now they bring development.
Yeah.
Money is made through knowledge.
Yeah.
You dey see in America. The guys that we get knowledge now then they make money. Elon Musk. If you not been go better school, you know they make money.
Yeah.
Now knowledge they use so technology.
Yes, sir.
So we get to go find out and keep yourself abreast. Another thing where only the young generation need most. Now a deep understanding of the culture and the structure of we country. One day, not what you go do in one talk show.
No.
Not really over time. I plan for start talks about anything and day. And at the same time, I build a website where I go there purposely, I go there write certain books, them e-books, I put them there.
Okay.
And of course, people have to pay something because I'm taking time and I'm spending money. You see them?
Yes.
And they show you on the screen now. You see them?
Yeah, I know it.
I even therefore begin, they put on events and then kind of thing and they organize events, them invite people and for register, etc., etc. So that this will help for build up people then capacity.
Okay.
Sierra Leone is like a new company we need capacity building.
Yeah.
Any business will get for prosper, it need capacity building.
Yeah.
Any business will get for be sustainable, it need capacity building. And the capacity building, they start at one point. When people are interested in seeking knowledge, then it becomes easy. Some of we go relax now.
That's cool.
Now habit what people then get for build up.
Mm.
Now for help people let them build that habit. Now I make some of within a social media.
Yeah.
When we say people let on they wake up, they see them go start what they want again.
Mm.
If I not get anything for do self at that time, because I know say people then get interest in knowledge, I go see that they write me small books there, they publish them.
Yeah. And then they go find Pachalo, then they becoming a very advanced
And clean money for me. Another
Yes, sir.
thief people them and I lucky people.
No. Mm. That's cool.
But we go reach there now step by step.
Yes,
now
sir.
step by step. One step at a time, we go reach there.
That's cool. Yes, sir.
It will take time, but on a low patient. Now no go back to that barbarism where they don't make culture now because now the culture make them go sing in a parliament cocoros.
Everybody have one, and this
Barbarian culture make them do that.
Yeah, where they all talk, full grown men them, all
Woman then, them misbehave so.
yeah, woman them, exactly, I'm able to control the emotions at all. Yeah. I see one video now.
Anyway, maximum want to put my body time and sympathize with her small.
They don't tell me the pass mark now, yeah. Instead of yes, sir. Yes, sir. Before I drop down, this Koya kingdom, it look they confuse me small. I can go in depth and read.
Yes, the way I get for me a little bit confusing. You know why?
Yeah. No, sir.
The proper records of Koya Kingdom was not included in our mainstream history. The reason being that after they shaped the continent of Africa in the Berlin Conference,
yes, sir,
they not been take recognition, see, political systems and entities been they exist. Korea Kingdom, now one of them kingdoms, there have been 10,000 kingdoms where they destroy that Berlin Conference.
Okay.
Korea Kingdom now been one of them. And Korea Kingdom.
Before they go deeper, I not cut you. That Liberian author, where write bottom. I read the book actually. I read it in the library, but it look different, small. I don't
yeah, well, now they try to explain to you, so.
Yes, sir.
The Korea Kingdom itself stretched from southern Guinea-Bissau up to mountain Liberia.
Yes. Yeah, yes, exactly, yeah.
And the main thing they used in the Korea Kingdom was Timini.
Okay.
Just like how the main language in Sierra Leone today na Creole.
Okay.
Timini was a language of exchange and trade.
Okay.
The headquarters of Korea Kingdom in a move, according to who that be the kingdom, the king, I mean. And the king, they get the title by. Now I make the like today, we go Liberia, that Bon County, that they call it, that part around Cape Mount. Then chief them Nabai. We can a Bont district. The chief entitled Nabai. You come Moyamba district, the same title. You come Tloko, you come Cambia, at the same title. This is why we should stop being stupid in Sierra Leone. They preach tribalism. The truth title na Bond District na by. But almost Sierra Leonean know this.
No. And this I don't know let the people know. As he always is say, they hide the information from the people.
Guinea.
Let the people don't know.
Guinea.
You know.
Inside Guinea, when I've been part of the Korea Kingdom, then get people and they will get the title by. And as a matter of fact, people in the inside Guinea were not timid. The Susu and the Timney, then they're very close. Inside Conakry City itself, then get a place there when a Timney area. Then call the Robane. Inside Conakry City, and get a place where they call Robane.
Okay.
These are the things we need for know. When we know them things here, all this boku draw, fet, cos go down. Because when you can divide Africa, one part go to French, one part go to Portuguese, America take the other part. Surrender Liberia not to the right. In the right about what in they tell them about Korea within Liberia.
Yes.
What
Yes.
they made clear in that book was Korea was a Timney kingdom.
Yes, he mentioned that mentioned that. I think they began there is a conflict also with occur at that section
That conflict the way they talk about now destroy Korea.
Okay.
Korea was an organized, decentralized kingdom.
Okay.
When the Europeans begin come, then chiefs will be in the coastal area, then collaborate with the Europeans for sell them brother then into slavery. Destroy Korea. They begin fence themselves. When they go inland for go catch people picking them, the one they inland self they resist. So there was war. Then the Europeans begin get the one at the coast gun and other things for kill them brother then. So this history where they're not make them known to people. And so therefore, they are history. Instead, we take history, we tribalize them.
We get record. We history really sorry.
Dishonesty, no problem.
I'm telling you, really sorry, Pajalo. It's sorry.
600 years ago, now still they happen as Sierra Leone.
Yes.
Now we sell with people them, they sell with resources. We they allow the young people them for walk through Sahara Desert for can look for glory. It's the same slave trade. It's the same slave trade. And they could get for sober up. If we not sober up, very soon AI go take over. They'll go be permanent slaves.
It almost they take over.
No, they don't reach to side and they implant chips them, but we wait no more.
Okay. Me, I get an internship job in a Fidelity Bank, an investment bank. In fact, every week they give me something for can do after we all Kukana house. Yeah. So it's like, and they even follow up, if you
what they talk, even though you drop prescription not to allow you for sale publicly. You know what they talk?
Yes, sir. I know.
You know what they talk. So long, not go further than that.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, sir. So we go talk later. Yeah. Thank you for calling. Okay. I'll keep calling. Let me get a conversation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
I think it's good for all of us.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I kind of quick. Yes, sir. Off quick. I get chance. That's the one I can call sometime. I didn't okay, please.
Okay, well, you're not going to call.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye. Okay, so bye for now. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bye. Yes, family, I think we don't do justice to today. I'll go rest my old bones then. On I left Peter Dauda. Peter Dauda in Papana, the all APC for Puel Salon. Now one of the Maui KB politicians say it's all limba. It's any kute on the fire. It is gaslighting chef, not so we. Ramble them una thank you. We go meet on Friday. On a good night.
We pledge love and loyalty to be country salo. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country fall. Mama salo. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall.
Sierra Leone is indeed a land rich in natural resources, including diamonds, gold, bauxite, and rutile, along with a vast potential for agriculture and fisheries. However, the shadows of its past, most notably the brutal civil war from 1991 to 2003, continue to haunt the nation. The war, fueled by corruption, economic disparity, and the infamous blood diamond, left deep scars on the social, political, and economic fabric of the country. The politics of freedom, characterized by deep-seated nationalism and division of land, regional and partisan lines, remains the dominant force in Sierra Leone. These grievances marginalization, political discourse, interactions in Sierra Leone are frequently
for the wreck the country. For the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country. For the wreck the country. I guess I carpets. Come on, Keraka. Come on, Koneka. Come on, Keraka. Chamu cham. Come on, Monica.
continuous cycle of blame and counter-blame
For the wreck the country. For the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country.
public institutions struggle with inefficiency and corruption, further eroding citizens' consequently, national unity remains regional and ethnic loyalties often taken precedence over a collective national. The lack of a cohesive national vision undermines development.
Now we hope for today and the future.
Discourages
Don't forget that scripture.
and disrupts long-term planning. Social cohesion is also compromised, with communities remaining divided along political and ethnic lines. For Sierra Leone to progress towards true nationhood and sustainable development, it is essential to address these historical issues, promote inclusive governance, and foster political culture that prioritizes national interests over partisan
What happens when truth becomes a tool, not a right? In Sierra Leone, confusion isn't just chaos, it's strategy. When leaders deny what you live, gaslight your reality, and rewrite the past, who really holds the power? Tonight on Truth Unmasked, we expose the tactics, we name the games, we decode the lies. Don't just believe what they tell you. Ask why they want